Okay, so first off, what weapon am I using? Currently, I'm getting plus 20% essence from sword, because that's the thing with it. A random weapon is plus 20% essence. So the weapons are sword, spear, a Captain America shield, bow, punchy gauntlets. The one I just unlocked and haven't got the chance to play around with yet. That just have whose square is just called pummel. And triangle is just an uppercut that hits twice. Sal wants to see these.
I live again, boyo. With that thing, eh? Nice one.
So that one's punchies. And yes, I did just go through and use the combos and basically all the weapons. Be like, Sal, here's my selection. The last weapon that's unlockable is basically a rocket launcher. It's a machine gun that's also a rocket launcher.
I'm mightily impressed with your ability to call those rivers
Basically.
the denizens of my domain.
And then one of the hammer upgrades that you can get for it is instead of shooting missiles, you basically turn it into a mortar.
My rod of fishing. Now have this.
Yes, you heard it right, a mortar. You shoot them up in the air and they come back down and go boom!
What is this?
What? Yes, please. You have a greater chance to find a fishing spot in each chamber, plus 20% chance of fish spawning. Yes, because every time I catch a fish, not only does it go into my codex and increase my lore in my codex, which gives me rewards, but when you catch fish, you take them to the head chef of the place, and you get gems for them. So in other words, it's just free resources.
Alright, let's catch some fish.
Bowl of soda. Nani?
Fix that for you.
That's a weird ball.
You wretches. Got it.
Hammer? Or, God, what's her name? Artemis. Artemis buff or hammer? Hammer is just straight up weapon upgrades, and Artemis would be, you know, Artemis boons. The hammers are rare. But yeah, it's usually a huge buff to the weapon in some form. Like, I had one that increased my highest damaging hits attack power by 125%, and also doubled its range for the spear. Yeah, fully charged up the spinning attack, and I could hit, like, a quarter the size of the room, and did, like, 300 something damage to everything I touched. Let's see. Explosive upper. Your dash upper deals plus 100% damage in an area. Reaching cross. Your dash strike pierces foes and deals plus 900% damage to armor. Colossal knuckle. While using your attack or special, you are sturdy. What's the definition of sturdy? You take 30% less damage. Your actions can't be interrupted by damage. So in other words, AoE damage, damage to armor, are just less damage when I'm attacking and also can't be interrupted. Is that which one? Yeah, hyper armor and 30% less damage. But yes, Sal. The fuck? That sounds... So Sal, which one? Area damage? Sal want me to be tank build with punchy gloves?
That feels better.
Yeah, frick you to damage Sal. And there's a perk you can get from Hermes where if you dodge after getting damaged, you get a bit of the health back. And I think it's 30%. So I take 30% less damage, and if I get that perk, I get 30% health back from when I get damaged. There's also one from Hermes where every time I enter a room, I get 10 gold. He's called Side Hustle. When there's no water, so you can't catch fish, and you're sad. There's no point in using that unless you want to really just annoy someone. Well, that's what you meant. I thought you just meant it did no damage whatsoever when it hit somebody. Gold are health. Gold are permanent health. $25 points of health coming my way. Oh, and Sal, I also changed my death defiance, so I don't just defy death once and get 50% of my health back. I defy death once in every chamber if it needs to happen. So every room I can defy death once, but I only get 30% of my health back. Alright, so what are my choices this time? Sal, there's no point in going into the merchant room. I only have 34 coins, so key are God buff from Chaos, but this requires me to lose health, and the buffs have debuffs until a certain number of rooms have been completed. So it's losing 21 health. Or just... Oh, that's right, I gotta give this to Chaos.
Master Chaos, everyone makes offerings to my relatives upon Olympus. I wish to make an offering to you. Thank you for everything.
How cruel of you to make attempts to tempt me with material things. You then, please in turn allow me this attempt at reciprocity.
Master Chaos, thank you.
Cosmic Egg. If I remember correctly, it takes away the loss of when I have that item equipped. It'll no longer lose health when going into these.
Here within the bowels of the earth. It is as though it had ingested something that did not sit well. Perhaps the earth itself wishes to spit you up and out.
He talks. You don't need to read it. It's fully voice acted. For the next 3 standard negative myself. For the next 3 standard encounters, you face 70 plus 73% more foes. Afterwards, your cast deals plus 39% more damage. For the next 4 encounters, each time you attack, get hit for minus 4 health. Afterwards, your dash strike deals plus 59% more. For the next 4 encounters, you take 295% damage from traps. Afterwards, you deal 78% damage striking foes from behind. Which one? You literally... Sal, I'm going to die. You do realize that, right? You gave me dex weapons. I'm literally going to die in like a room or 2. In order to abuse traps, I gotta hit them into the trap, otherwise the traps won't only activate if I'm standing on them. That was Aphrodite. Look, Sal, there's not even any traps, and they're all freaking just, it's a massive room of many enemies. The fuck? Oh, thank God it didn't, thank God it's not my special. It does not count my special as an attack for some reason. So I can press triangle, I just can't press square. I'm physically not allowed to press square. I'm only allowed heavy attacks for the next 4 rooms.
Good for the health.
Alright, essence or gems? Gems are upgrades for, like, you know, the underworld. So stuff like this, like urns can contain gold, etc. I can find healing rooms and zones. Stuff like that. Essence gives permanent buffs to character. This is gonna be so hard to do without fucking having light. And I'm not talking about when I'm currently doing that chest, because that chest is timed. Depending on how fast I complete it, I'll get more rewards.
You dare?
Alright, how much gold am I gonna get out of this with only being able to use fucking heavies? Trying. There's so fucking many of them. Oh yeah, you're right. That's a little bit more types of damage, but it's fucking still shit damage.
That's quite enough.
Mine.
51 gold. Which Sal. Now I have a character buff that you'll actually like with that. Enemies that have a cast on them, I do plus 50% more damage to. Okay, now it's gonna be a Zeus spoon because that's the only door. And of course, as a boss, I can only do what that means. And it's my least favorite boss. It's one that just is a giant fucking crystal that does damage in all directions. You know how hard that is to stand in between, especially when it does 2 damage every fucking time it touches you? And then all of his little crystal buddies also generate damage because they're all attached to it, they all link to it. Come on, die! Die before you activate another attack, please! Fuck you, Sal. 10? 100 to 10 in one room.
Even when you reach the surface, Agrius, you call upon me then and there, all right? I'll personally see to it that you'll be escorted up to Olympus and your quest shall be complete.
Okay, which one? Thunder Dash.
Yeah, so that way you can just dash spam and kill something.
I do that anyways, but okay. Honestly, I was hoping for the other ones now, because eventually, if I do get more Zeus, I can get an effect called Jolted, which basically is whenever I shock an enemy, they get jolted, and their next time they try to attack me, the world goes revenge, pop, and punches them in the face. Because like every time they try to attack after they got electrified, the world is like zap, bitch.
Also, you need more ways to attack people.
Yeah, because I'm not allowed to use light. One more. Which only is gems, and I have 13 health because I get +3 health every fucking room. I got 13 to work with. Fucking Sal. Die via lightning. I almost pressed square by accident and killed myself. I literally pressed square. What is that? 5 times I die. It's 4 damage every time.
My boon from Master Chaos has evolved.
Yeah, it's gone. I can no longer just die for the fact of pressing a 1 button. Fucking Sal is evil. Ah, yes, it feels good to finally be able to use my full fucking combo set now. Ah, crystal scary. Stop it. So far, me and no fan of punchy gauntlets. They just don't have the same impact to me as the other weapons, but I don't mind them. They just do not have the same impact. They're all food items. They're food items. Some form of buff for a certain amount of rooms. Or one of those was just the next time I get boons from a god, they'll be upgraded a tier in rarity. And then another one was every enemy I kill has a 50% chance of dropping food items. The last one was just a pure, just some form of, how do I put it? Some form of material. So I got free gems for a certain amount of gold. I got a certain amount of gems.
Tower of Olympus.
Okay, only one perk to upgrade so far because I only have Zeus. So now my dashes do 23 damage instead of 15. Okay, Sal. Merchant with no money, or another one of those just upgrade the frickin' dash further. I'm gonna get to the boss with all these fucking dash perk. I'm not gonna have any main attack perk, just a fucking dash perk.
Hey, think I see a fish. Got a bite.
Ah, yes, I caught a fish, a knucklehead. And Sal, you're an asshole. Or I should say, I'm an asshole. I was like, I'm gonna get to the boss with nothing but a dash perk. This is the fucking boss. And I'm pretty sure I've defeated the boss here enough times where it could just be one of her sisters. So it might even be a fucking boss I have no idea how to fight.
Can't get rid of me,
Oh,
man.
thank God.
What's that you're holding, Zagreus? Please tell me that you didn't steal the most dangerous, unstable artifact sealed shut within your father's vault.
It wasn't I who stole them, if that's any reassurance to you, Meg.
You are a hopeless fool. You cannot possibly know what you're doing with those things. You put them back exactly where you found them.
Ah yes, these are the weapons the gods used to kill the Titans. Run, 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 ow. Ow, she hurts.
Pin him down.
They die. They come, no, because since we're in, do you not know how the underworld works in Greek mythology? The whole Rivers of Styx thing? This is the underworld, so when you die, you just come back here. It's literally the thing Kratos escaped like fucking 3-4 times in his lifetime. The domain of Hades. Hades rules, you know, the land of the dead here. And was created by another lady who has about as much strength as, you know, Chaos, because, you know, Chaos is the original creator of the world, also the father of all the gods. Or I should say the father of all the main gods, like Zeus, Poseidon, etc. Would be the grandpappy of all the other ones. Bye-bye, Meg. First sister of fate.
Yes. This can unlock a hidden aspect of my weapons.
Survive with such little health. Sal, I use both forms of Death Defiance. I use my restoring one and the one I get from the frickin' keepsake I was using. Because the keepsake I was using was as tooth. Now the one I'm gonna equip is the old Spite Collar, which is just 38 perma health.
Go with that one.
So I have 138 health to work with. Because unlike Sal, I like to give myself nice things. Sal, I'm about to sell your perk. Skeletal lure, passive, ensures a fishing spot will spawn ahead where possible. I'm gonna sell it for the 9 gold I need. Or should I just sell the one that just has a 20% chance of fish spawning? Which is 20% chance of fish spawning where there's water.
Feel cleaner already.
Sell the dash of the feet.
Worth it.
So yes, the next room after this will have 50% chance of enemies spawning food. If fish is there, guaranteed fish. If I get a boon, guaranteed upgrade and rarity for boon. Those are all the food things I have attached currently. And now you get to see the second area that you never got to see, Sal. The one the Bone Hydra rules.
Change of scenery at least.
Yes. Yes. Where do you think the spike collar came from? I gave him ambrosia. Or I should say nectar, because the small bottles are called nectar.
Got one. Slavog, go figure.
Ah yes, next room has key. Hello, baby bone hydras that spawned after the first. That started spawning after the first time I killed your freaking poppy. Yeah, the bone hydra don't like me. I slapped it within the second time of fighting it. Key.
Should be useful.
Any pots with gold? It feels just wrong, Sal, being in the second frickin' area of 4 with no god perks. Alright, Sal. Hermes perks are gold. Are you serious? Fucking 5. I'm literally... I don't know why, because the freaking the god perk for normal attacks is just plus 70% damage boost and whatever else. The one for special attack is like plus 130% damage with some effect. I'm literally hitting for 15. Fuck Sal.
Stop me.
No, why do you have to have armor? I have no perks that help me with armor. Fuck off. You're not allowed to have armor. It's illegal. Yes, burn yourself. Burn yourself alive.
Time to collect.
Money. Fishing spot. More fish. This is the most fishing spots I've ever seen in one go.
Now, got a crustacean.
Crustacean. Looks like it has the Earth's crust on it. Okay, Sal. Merchant or special location? I hate you in so many ways with this one, but at the same time I love you. Because the special location, the special location gives food, gives special food that usually give buffs to your boons. And I have no boons to get upgraded in like rarity or strength.
Mine. Another Slovak.
I'm so glad there's one food that does not need food. Or does not need boons in order to be useful.
In Asphodel, the Hades kid found this one once again, wouldn't you know? You got a map or something to this place, or what?
Don't know that a map would help me much since things keep shifting out here every single time. Though it is an interesting coincidence how I keep running into you.
Coincidence? Come on, hun, you're a god. Someone out there is sending you my way. Maybe it's just the fates. Oh well. I sure don't mind a little company, and I have lots to eat.
Like, see, Ambrosia Delight, loved by the gods, up to 2 random boons of yours are upgraded to the next rarity. A palm porridge, an underworld delicacy, up to 4 random boons of yours gain +1 level. Like, a rare and fragrant beverage that the next 3 boons you find have upgraded rarity, which I'm fucking taking, because fuck you. I'm not wasting this fucking resource. Honestly, yes it is if I had perks.
So good.
Is the way to go if I...
Till next time.
Stay cool.
It's the way to go if I have 3 or more perks. If I had any less than 3 perks, I would go for the one that just increases the rarity of my perks. They really did. It was like, oh, you're gonna take the hammer? Well, fuck you, you're not getting any perks. It's finally gonna give me one after this, and this is the hardest event that takes place in this fucking map. Is this freaking hellboat of survival. And the only type of perk it's giving me is for the fucking god of alcohol. The only good perk he has, in my opinion, is fucking... healing spots heal you to full health no matter how much health you have. It is his best perk in my opinion. Because his freaking one up for upgrading cast turns my cast into a freaking like grenade throw.
No way, Zag. Looking like you
And then all the perk it does, all his perk does is hangover, makes them be stunned for 0.25 seconds. Drunken Strike. Your attack inflicts hangover. Trippy Shot. Your cast lobs a large explosive that bursts into a festive fog. Drunken Dash. Your dash causes hangover several times near where you started. I hate you.
Cheers, mate.
This is worse. Do you want to know why this is worse? Do you want to know why it's worse? No, Sal, do you want to know why it's worse? It takes over the normal attack slot, but all it does is give me damage over time. Meanwhile, the other perks that go in that slot are like plus 70% to this type of damage and an effect. Meanwhile, you gave me one that's like a little bit of damage over time. The pain. There's my hangover. Take my hangover, bitch. Well, Sal, the worst two throws, in my opinion, are the grenade throw and frickin' Aphrodite's. Aphrodite's turns your frickin' cast into a shotgun shell. So it goes like nowhere. But Sal, it takes your long range throw bullets you need for certain weapons and turns into a close range. Like it's almost like an airwave push. The bow or the shield. So the whole point of the shield is while you're doing the bull rush, you just can't take damage. You're immune. Where's my favorite god? Where is she? Yep. Do you know why?
What do we have here?
Yep. She's deflect queen, and then Artemis is every attack that you have one of my perks on has a chance to crit for like triple damage. Okay, Sal. Money or upgrade to Drunken Stack. Drunken Strike. It's okay because it's epic. If this thing was fucking normal, Sal, I'd literally be like, restart run. Because it would be like 2 damage every 0.5 seconds. Take my alcohol and die. Take my 30 damage every 0.5 seconds. And die like the bitches you are. Die! Ah, petrify! Go away, Gorgon. You do not belong here.
A palm of power.
Now it does 8 damage.
Sharpened my senses.
See, Sal, even upgrading it only makes it do 2 more damage. So upgrading it a rarity would only make it do 2 more damage. Which I think the rarities go normal, rare, epic, legendary, heroic. Bye. Yeah, it's half a second. But it stacks up to 5 times, Sal, so that's how much damage it'll actually do, because I'm using dex weapons. Okay, Sal, another upgrade to Drunken Attack, or Aphrodite boon? Oh, you want to see the Goddess of Love? I thought Sal wasn't pervy. Because, Sal, I've never made it this far in the game without perks. It's fucking wrong. At so many levels. Like, it almost feels like a no perk run at this point.
You've had a brush with Megara the Fury, haven't you? Oh, I know a thing or two about that one. Though lately we
Look at her,
Olympians no
Sal.
longer mingle with
Look
those
at
living in
her.
the underworld. You're the only exception.
Her hair is the only reason this is still PG-13. Okay, Sal, which one? Crush Shot? Passion Dash? Or different league? Oh, wow, different league is just damage reduction. Over the other ones that are like the shitty cast are the dash of Love. Are you picking different? Sal, are you picking differently? Okay.
I'm all worked up.
And now I gotta fight the boss with only one form of damage perk. Fuck. Sal. Why? I have 43 when I'm attacking, because remember, you have the sturdy perk too. You gave me no damage boost on my attacks, but you gave me the sturdy one. Get hung over.
I'm empty. What now?
Nowhere I couldn't figure it out, so I don't even try to. I just say Bone Hydra. Am I actually gonna beat this boss? Am I actually gonna beat this boss without any damage boost or even a super boost? Because Sal, there's even a there's even a set of perks that are called aids, which are essentially just supers. Yes, you heard me right. I can get supers in this game. But the chances of that happening are looking slim. Yes, and one of them is to survive this shit that Sal wanted to put me through.
I'm empty.
Fuck you, Bone Hydra. Die. Die in a hole. I won. I somehow managed to beat 2 bosses with, like, no fucking perks. How the fuck?
I'll take that.
I hope you know this is only, like, my 5th run in this game, and I'm already managing to do this, by the way. Kyler's dangerous as a gamer. Sal, if I had no money, this would be so tempting, but I'm also low on health. Look at this. Price of Midas. But lose 45 health. Get another skeletal lure. Just free fish.
Bye, Asphodel. Clear.
First. 48. Fuck no. No, I ran.
Another day.
And you're far behind, because I already I'd already far just left Sal. Move your joist, move your time ahead a little bit, because you fell behind a lot.
That's a bite. I caught a clam.
I caught a clam. Caught a clam out of the freaking clouds. Money or hammer? Monday or hammer? Which one's out? Or what? Where? See Uncle Jimmy? Give me a second, Sal. Okay, I'm back.
Chariots.
Oh, and I have no permanents. Crap. Frick. So tanky. I think Magico is a great game. Although it's not a fun replay. It's a fun first time, but it's not a fun replay type of game. So you play once and that's it. You don't ever play it again because you'll be bored to death. Yes, 'cause I don't own it. Do you have your library in alphabetical order?
Not yet.
Which one, Sal? So basically dash punch, so basically dash punch, explosive uppercut, or super uppercut. Sal, I'm essentially already aura, look at me. Gems are essence. Oh, you're going really heavy on the gems, and I'm kind of liking it. Because I'm pretty sure I needed these a lot more than I needed essence right now.
Not now.
Doesn't increase health drops, it makes it so I can have the possibility of a room spawning that heals me. That's one of the perks I can buy. It also increases how much money can be found in the urns around the world. Stuff like that. Or at least right now. Oh, and these enemies are annoying because after you kill them, they freaking turn into these little things that allow them to respawn. Yeah, this game's only 9 gigabytes too. I don't know what it is, like roguelikes are super tiny. Yeah, but Sal, this game is fully voiced. Fully voiced. It has 4 worlds, and then a 5th one that you get to be in for a short time. It has a bunch of hidden zones. It has a bunch of extra things you buy as you progress in the game. It has like 8 different gods that have like 28 different perks they can give you.
Wretches, take him now.
Slay foes quickly. So does Kyler slay foes quickly or does he slay them slowly? Like normally, do I slay fast or do I slay slowly normally? I'm a speedy thing, Queenie. No reviving. I'm dead.
Your time is up, boy.
This is what happens when I have no perks.
There is no escape. And then guns underhanded and efficient. Total special.
Oh, that trove should have been mine.
Times to hear Hypnos laugh at how I died.
Those Archer statues in Elysium have got to be a real sight, no doubt about it. But you can't just stand there and admire them, or else they'll shoot you dead like they did just now.
Sure. Ought to spend some of these gems with the house contractor. Achilles, have you ever run across the Shade of Daedalus in all your time? I found some of his legendary hammers out there, but no sign of him.
I've never met him, no. Your father keeps him fully occupied with building out his underworld and renovating constantly. No wonder some of his old crafting tools are strewn about. I take it you've been able to make use of them?
Indeed I have.
I understand.
I was
that
talking
you
to
created quite a
Achilles. Do you not
stir
like
within
Achilles?
Elysium. An all-out brawl within eternal paradise.
Do you not like the guy who died because he got shot in the Achilles heel? The Achilles
Call
heel?
that paradise? It's just a bunch of shades bored out of their former skulls, itching for a chance to feel alive again.
What would you know of it?
Me
The
talking to
greatest
Papa.
mortals have their every need fulfilled within that place. Dread to hear what they shall say of all of this.
You'll find out soon enough.
Hi, JMO.
Here,
Pet
boy.
the puppy.
Just as long as one of your 3 heads enjoys these pets.
Pet the giant 3-headed
Where's our
puppy.
court musician?
Let's see. Underworld renovation founds provide plus 10% more health than usual. Yes.
Here you go. I'll be on the lookout for this when I'm in the area.
Unlock an added chamber in Elysium for a health
I
room.
like the sound of this. Work approved, and here's the fee, good contractor.
So wasteful of my realm's resources, boy.
Get the contractor's desk deluxe with the
Work approved.
gems.
You've done so much for us, house contractor. Why don't you do a little something for yourself?
If that mess of a table enhances the contractor's productivity, then so be it.
It gives me more things to unlock. Like, look, now underworld fountains can give me plus 20% more health. If I get enough gems, the urns that have money in them will give me 15 gold every time instead of 10. Then the perk after that is those troves that, the faster I kill the enemies, the more reward I get out of them, will have more rewards in them. Then the next perk after that is Darker Thirst. Your weapon's Dark Thirst also gives plus 20% more jewels. Which, that's the weapons that glow purple that give me plus 20% more essence. So not only will it give me more essence, it will also give me more jewels. Or gemstones, whatever they're called. Then the one after that is claiming gems out of a room will also reward me with 20 gold. And the perk after that is whenever I claim a nectar, which is the things you give to people to increase their friendship level in this game, I also get plus 1 level to a random boon. And if I get a key, I get Fate Authority, which is a chance to randomly alter the reward from the next chamber. Then the one after that is whenever I claim Essence, I just get plus 5 to my maximum health for that run. Then the one after that is whenever I kill a boss, it awards me with jewels. But I gotta get all these gems for that, and the gems you can only get once per weapon. The gems come from the second boss, and I can't remember which weapons I have not killed the second boss with. I think the one I didn't kill it with yet is the spear.
And after that, Dusa, you are to clean the rafters once again and prune the gardens thoroughly.
Are you hearing me more from your phone than you are from me talking to you?
Area a second time.
Cause you went after I talked on the phone, but you didn't say anything. But I was done talking to you normally.
Poor Dusa.
Sal.
I find Meg here.
On the board for best worker awarded, it's awarded by Hades. For best worker, it's Cerberus.
Cerberus, featured house servant. Anything good?
Well, it's Cerby.
That's too good a deal to pass up.
Oh, that's right, I got all those fish.
Here, you can have these, chef.
What am I gonna all get? 20 gems, 1 nectar, 5 keys.
Why, thank you.
Holy crap.
Hey, that sounds handy there.
Let's see, since everything's getting so expensive there, let's see if I can improve the lounge after what Cerberus did to it since I left home. Spend 15.
Whew, it's a big job having to sweep up after Cerberus sheds
Take up
everywhere.
all the hair.
It wasn't your fault, Cerberus.
Nexus mirror.
Yeah, Sal, look, I don't need any more essence right now. Not till I get enough keys after I buy all the weapons. Because all of my current perks like that are all maxed. Besides the other versions of the perks, the other versions of the perks I don't like. I wonder if the weapons want Titan blood yet.
Special delivery for you back there, boyo. You know something, boyo? I
Sal
think
the
you could
gun
get a
is
real
here.
member on one of these columns, holding up this place, and bring the whole thing down in just a few swipes. Boom, boom, boom. And hate to be standing near one of them if you did.
Wreck my father's finely crafted architecture every chance I get. That I can do for sure.
Sal,
Hey, look at
the
that.
gun is here.
Let's
And I have the keys to buy it.
Exogryph, the rail of adamant. Annihilate all who oppose me.
Care for a warm-up with that? Good one.
I'm empty. Let's reload this.
Look, Sal, mortar. It is literally a mortar gun.
Sweet release. What I miss? Yeah, that's it.
This is now the new weapon I'm doing my next run with.
Go again?
Which, by the way, Sal, the funny thing is, every streamer I've ever watched play this game, this gun is usually the first weapon they beat the game with.
A boon.
My first perk is coming from the god of alcohol,
What's going through your head?
Danez, or however you say his name, the god of wine.
Down there, I can't hear you at all.
So what we get in, because this is my first perk, it's always a crap perk, it's always common. So in other words, bash causes hangover, bang 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 causes hangover, or mortar causes hangover.
Cheers to that.
Which, Sal, here's what hangover looks like. Yes, I just killed the first enemy, but not by just making them drunk. They drank themselves to death.
How'd that happen? Shoot.
Yes, I just force-fed alcohol down their throat until they died. Oh dang it, I didn't change my boon, so I have the health one. So I only have one life, dang it. It's too late, the Sal has already chosen a perk. And surprisingly, funnily enough, it's like the most useless one because I'm using a gun, so I'm like never close enough for my dodge to do damage. Because this dodge perk, Sal, unlike it just attacking someone near me, it starts where I dashed from.
That's a lot of coin.
So in other words, they basically had to walk all the way up to me for it to be useful. Alright, Sal, so more boons from the God of Alcohol or just upgrade to Dash? So 1 level up to Dash, 1 level up to Drunk Dash. That's useless to me.
Can't do that.
I really want the perk for this gun that makes it so you can shoot 3 of these missiles at once. Not just one. Just go pow, 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 pow. Drunk Dash upgrade. What's my next room? Money.
That's what you get.
This gun is actually fun to play.
Not yet. What's in the well this time?
Okay, next God boon is gonna be from Poseidon. I gotta fight a mini boss to get it. As soon as this game loves to make me fight mini bosses when I have like almost no perks. Right now, or you not remember, Sal, maybe I fight that last mini boss when I was not allowed to use lights, I was only allowed to use heavies. With nothing but heavies.
Lord Poseidon. Uncle Poseidon, it's been excellent to know you, sir, so please, this is for you.
Let's give him some let's give him some nectar.
Oh, I am positively moved by your affection, little nephew. Though I think I've just the thing for you in turn. Here, I shall transfer it to you.
I thank you, Uncle.
He gave me a conch shell, Sal. He gave me a conch shell.
I heard you you showed that good-for-nothing fury after all. I knew you'd handle that old crone.
It's one of those keepsakes, so I'll probably end up never using it.
Who's in charge down there?
Why is that bird still dead? Seriously.
Is it sad that I can remember what you're talking about?
No, not sad. Run.
Oh, Sal, I already know the perk I want here. Because I forgot Poseidon's whole thing is knockback. His whole thing is knockback. So which one of these perks sounds like the best, Sal? Knockback normal attack, knockback super, or knockback dash?
Oh, let's go. Icy Heart saved the day. I now have no health.
Sadly, which perk?
Old gold for good service. It's a double barrel shotgun.
I remember there's a shotgun shell that shoots shotguns that then shoot.
Shotguns. Shells. Oh, pellets. Hey yo, why does my double barrel fire 4 shots?
Sal, which perk?
I don't know. Did I buy the Hegemon rifle or some health?
Sal, knockback light, knockback normal attack, knockback super, or knockback dodge.
I do not know.
That's what these three are.
Wait, one is a super? Oh.
Yeah, when I shoot the mortar, when the mortar lands, it will do knockback. When I do my normal attacks, the other ones when I...
Right.
Yep, that's the one I wanted. Because they just increase the normal damage, as well as make them do knockback.
Poseidon's strength. Have to reload first.
For once I get a perk, that I want.
Hey, why don't you
Oh my god, it's so much knockback and I love it.
Don't make me laugh.
That is what you put in my hands.
Not yet.
I shall deal with you later then.
Good enough.
Okay, Sal, more health or merchant that may have more health than other perks. Because the merchant usually has a god boon, possibly another god boon, or usually something like, you know, healing, like extra health or healing items. He's like everything.
I'm out.
Which one's? Yep, I have 226.
Kieran's shop.
Oh, Sal, I hate this. This decision's too hard. God boon or hammer? Sal, God boon or hammer? Possibility for triple missile or God boon? It's Ares. Yep. No, because I have to have, there's a certain thing that you can find that you can do that at, sadly, so no, I can't. Triple mortar possibility or God boon. Me sad, but me accepts.
Thank you, mate.
I knew that foul boat would come through, and you would find
I want the God boon. I want the hammer because triple missile possibilities. I just go. Which by the way, Sal, the whole thing of Ares is Doom. After a while, it just does the damage to them. Basically, it has a floating sword over their head, and eventually, after like a couple seconds, the sword stabs them, doing that amount of damage. So when I do this, it will do that. Well, that looks awesome, Sal. Look what it looks like.
I'm empty.
You don't want to get hit with that. That looks like death.
Hey, good to see you out here, mate. Looks as though you've got some fine wares up for sale,
I
don't
wish
you?
I was rich, because I would have bought the hammer. Sal, I wish I was rich, I could buy that hammer too, because triple missile is so much damage.
Ready.
60 is what one normally does, so that's 180 of the normal damage. By the way, Sal, just to tell you this now, so you don't do this to me, Sal. The most useless perk for this stun is going to be Deflect Super. It's going to be Deflect where the thing lands, not where I shot it from. Just so you know, so don't give me that frickin' pain. I'm feeling bad that perk is. Extra health or upgrade a god boon. $25 increase to my total health or god boon. Our God Boon upgrade.
I just got my last initial shot at me. This food seems sus. No secret.
Me sad, so no any. Me sad, no answering question. The pomegranate, that's a 1 level increase to a God Boon. The Centaur Heart is 25 points of increase to total health. That's what the other one was. It was just 25 points of total health.
Come on then.
Okay, so which boon? Okay, so which boon? Which boon is getting an upgrade? So it does 100 points of damage when they get hit.
Zesty.
It looks like an imposter cell.
What's for sale?
Okay, Sal. Double boon room, but in order to get the second boon, I gotta fight a bunch of enemies because I make one god mad. Or hammer. I want the fucking hammers, I swear to God. They're so rare, and every time Sal sees one, I was like, no. So, Sal, we have a choice to make. Which one am I picking up first? Which one am I making angry? Poseidon or Ares? The one I don't pick up is gonna get angry with me and make me fight enemies while they throw a special effect at me.
Yes!
He sounded so happy that I picked him. Sal, there's only one right answer here, and I swear to God. Nope, not even the one I would choose. Did you forget that my normal attacks do knockback, meaning my normal attacks would do rupture as well? It's basically super. It's a super that you build up through dealing damage. And all his super is I basically just run at someone while I'm invincible and tackle them doing a certain amount of damage. Yeah. His super's lame. It's just impervious while I do tackles. Just bounce between people tackling them.
The sea god's might.
The whims of our kind are unpredictable, my kin.
Oh yes, what do you think of how Arya looks?
To such acts to be the definition of consistency.
What do you think of Ares?
Didn't have much choice. Now he's angry.
Oh, and here's what it looks like on the ground with the frickin' Ares effects that attack you. I told you when you fight. Which, by the way, just so you know, don't ever make Aphrodite mad. She is the most annoying to deal with because her effect style is just every few seconds, bam, huge chunk of your health missing. Like, you can't dodge it, just happens. You just lose health. You just, when I dealt with it, was like 21 damage to my health, which is right now like a fourth of my health bar. Which you just do to you. With no way to escape it. Okay.
And I could see if that display of violence you just showed was thoroughly commendable, my kin. Then here.
Man, Sal, Ares refuses to give us anything that's not a common. Oh, that is so bad. It's essentially a giant, like, spinning, like, blade. Like, almost like a Beyblade with no bottom. Bonus damage per stick. Dire Misfortune. That's on my super. I have that, so when I launch the missile into the air. So that'll be really good once I get the, you know, triple missile. It'll be 3 stacks then. And that one's nice though because that doesn't go into any of my slot parks. That's like a passive. See, it's a passive. So it doesn't it doesn't hinder me in any way from choosing a different perk. Okay, so it's the merchant, meaning the one definitely next to the boss. We don't have enough to buy another perk. Sal, I'm so salty. This game is literally like, pick the hammer, pick the hammer, pick the hammer. This is the 3rd one in a row we've seen. But we don't have the money.
I can use this.
Time to fight Meg. Oh, we're both fighting bosses? Oh, it's not Meg. It's a new boss. It's one of her sisters. Ah, yes. Murder! Is this Fate's sister? This is what she says.
Nice to finally meet you. My name is Zagreus. Not murderer. Definitely not.
Murderer. Murderer.
Look, I've done some things that maybe aren't great, but I am very, very sure I haven't murdered anyone.
I'm scared of this boss because I've not fought her before and I do not know what she's going to do. She is very different from her sister and I do not like it. Ow, 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 ow. She's going to kill me. I am going to die. Help. 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 Sal, enter the game world somehow and help me.
What is she?
She's making the room smaller as the fight goes on. Help! Making it smaller again? Sal, I'm fighting her in a cube with a gun. Help me. I somehow won.
That's one way to prove I'm innocent. Mm-hmm. Did Exegriff just shudder?
How did I win? How did I win? Funnily enough, I think the only god that I actually like physically died to because of an effect was Aphrodite. I'm pretty sure she's the only god that's killed me like that.
Hot up here.
Back in Bone Hydra area. Ah yes, Sal, you get to meet Hermes. You might want to just pause what you're doing and turn the stream while you want when you hear Hermes.
Yes.
Because Hermes is just like when he speaks. Yeah, it's awesome.
There he is.
But came about to do it. I heard an achievement sound. Hopefully he does it.
You probably caught yourself thinking, Hermes sure is quick. So how come it took so long for him to show up in the first place? Well, I'm afraid that's not for you to know. But it's not because I was late. Not late for anything.
I love how he just like talks really fast. He usually starts like this fastest when he starts. Okay, so which one? Because all of his stuff is usually speed based in some way, shape, or form. Just straight up attack. Just increase. That's literally what that is. That is just fire rate increase. It's a railgun that has 12 rounds. That's what this thing is. It's a railgun. Alright, Sal, essence or keys? Ah yes, I get to hear you twice go keys. Knockback is too overpowered when I have Rupture. He is busted just in general. And he's so rare to get. Never getting what?
Which way?
Ever? Alright, sell essence or shop? Sell essence or shop. I only have 143 gold. It's 150 usually for a boon. 125 is usually a increase to max health and shops. Take the essence, okay. Because I don't have enough for a god boon. Even though health doesn't sound so bad right now, because I'm only at 88. By now I'm usually at like 125 health. But guess what? You didn't get to use that discount. Because they have infinite ammo. Zeusr Ares. What do I want? Zeusr Ares. Zeus Ares keeps giving me comments. And of course it's a mini boss. Why wouldn't they be mini bosses?
Oh, blasted witches got me.
Oh, ow, so you got burned down to a crisp out there, standing in magma, right? I know you've got your burning feet and all, but standing in magma? I'm not so sure that's a good idea.
Right. Surprise, Hypnos. I got you this.
Whoa, you can't bring that in here. Just kidding. Thanks. But wait, I'll trade you. Look.
Cheers, Hypnos. Must have missed Achilles.
You called upon your humble court musician, as I understand, Lord Hades, sir. Referring to myself, of course.
Well, Orpheus, if you're quite finished with your little stint within the depths of Tartarus, I'd like to ask again. Play us a song already. Or else next time I'll not be quite so charitable with your punishment.
Oh, that. I must apologize again, Lord Hades, sir, for I'm afraid that I've no wish to sing as yet, in spite of your persuasiveness, even. And that, is my final word upon the subject at this time.
Is that so? Why then I'll go ahead and wait. Have all the patience in the world.
He's in trouble. Not everybody knows exactly how to give you pets and live to tell of it, right, boy? Guess what, boy? Made it all the way to Asphodel last time. I fully understand how come you never liked it there. Now to trek on back, I guess. Take care.
Despite the Underworld Prince's optimism, his old companion Cerberus, the multi-headed hound, maintains a somewhat sulky attitude for now.
Nyx, I have to ask you something. Are you certain that my search isn't in vain? My mother, what if she's gone?
Your mother yet lives. There can be no other explanation. For if she did not, she would be with us, here. She was a good woman. Stately. Kind. I wished to raise you as I thought she would have.
I think I turned out okay. I've come for questionable deals. Good deal. Here's the fee. Fair and square. Tell you do, so your job seems really stressful here. It's a big house. You have to tend to the entire thing.
Oh, well, most of it isn't so bad at all. But ever since Cerberus tore up the lounge, I guess it's been a little hectic getting everything back to normal like before.
I'm not sure it was ever normal around here, but I'm sorry I created work for you. Cerberus tore the place apart because of me. Though maybe I can help you patch things up.
Don't say that, Prince. Cerberus knows better, and besides, you have your job to do, don't you? And I have mine. And I will do my very best at it. Just wait and see.
And she's off. The prophecy has been fulfilled. Nice to have my ancient legendary weapons there. I'll take it. Here's the commission. This ought to make the lounge a little more presentable, until Cerberus wrecks it again.
Finally, you cleared the mess you caused.
else can I improve? Ready, I think.
Might want to check your stash of weapons over there. So the strangest thing happened while you were out, boyo. One of your weapon holder things back there, it picked up this eerie glow. Could see it from the corner of my eye.
Calm down, Skelly. I'm sure whatever it is perfectly normal for a legendary semi-sentient Titan-slaying weapon from the dawn of time.
That's just it. Those weapons of yours, they have seen some real business, pal. You're giving them a real workout, so maybe they're starting to like you or something. Loosening up a bit, you know, like you and me.
I should go check it out. A new addition to the old collection. What in blazes? Exegriff, you're telling me your secrets. Malphon, twin fists. Let's say we crack some skulls. Could use the fists. You are bound to me, and I am your host. Varatha, you were once Father's spear. Grant me the aspect of Nemesis.
Hey, whoa, what?
I've returned. Grant me the aspect of chaos.
Get the feeling I'm being watched.
Hi. Just, unlocking new things for the weapons, because apparently they all want new aspects, they all have new versions. So I was buying, all the basic ones that cost one.
Grant me the aspect of Talos.
Then not only does it change their effects, it also changes their looks.
Grant me the aspect of Eris.
What's all that racket over there?
Good to go.
You been messing with that shooty thing, pal?
It's reloading.
Be right back.
All of them change so much. Look at them.
Alright, back to work.
So look how much they all changed.
The gauntlets have literally just become the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah, they kind of do look like that, don't they?
What infernal forge created you?
I mean, Talos, close enough to Thor, right? Or to, close enough, right? Aspect of Talos. Although, Sal, the one that I do want to get for the gun, I want to upgrade the basic version, because upgrading the basic one just gives ammo. If I upgrade the aspect of the basic version of the gun, it just increases ammo capacity, so more going bang, 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 bang. Oh, this one doesn't sound bad for now. For 4 seconds after absorbing your special blast, deal more damage, plus 15% damage.
Myself.
Look how different they are.
Eris. Me. Eris. You're no mere weapon, are you? Zagreus. Talos. Me. Talos. Talos. Myself. Talos.
And with the gauntlets, the basic version, if you upgrade that, is just dodge chance. So if I get hit by an attack, there's just a chance I might just be like, no damage. Yeah, obviously, because it'd be just, no, not allowed.
Hey, that looks pretty mean.
Zagreus. Chiron. Zagreus.
My god, the bow has the biggest difference, Sal. Basic bow. New bow.
Form.
Yeah, I want that. Although I don't shoot 9 arrows anymore in the volley. I only shoot 4 arrows in the volley. But as I upgrade that, it's probably going to increase the amount of arrows I have that have tracking. The one for the eyeball is just attack and dash strike damage increase for the basic one, and then the aspect of chaos, the one I want to do, is after you bull rush, your next special throws multiple shields. So in other words, I'm just Captain America, except my shield multiplies when I throw it. And the last aspect, the aspect of Zeus with the shield, is I just throw the shield, and it stays at the location wherever it hit an enemy and just sits there and spins and does damage until I call it back.
It's time, brother.
Then we got Spear. Special damage, range, and speed is basic one. The special one is a post-rush damage. It also changes my specials recovery with the spear. And the sword, just look at it.
Nemesis.
That's such a difference.
Nemesis. Myself. Nemesis.
It goes from a longsword type weapon, or like Centurion sword, like you know that,
Nemesis.
to like a curved sword. The aspect of Nemesis. Aspect of Nemesis for the sword.
Myself. Zagreus. Nemesis.
Bonus critical chance plus 15%. The casts, which is nice, because that means that basically if I'm fighting an enemy that I'd rather keep my range from, I can basically run up to it, do my special, grab all my things, run away, and throw them at it again. Or that'd be really good for Zeus's, because Zeus's cast is literally just chain lightning. The first enemy you throw it at, it hits them, then zaps over other enemies. So if I'm surrounded by all of them afterwards, I go dislodge them all in, and proceed to re-zap the crap out of all of them. So Sal, what am I using?
Never felt it cut like that before. Beamer. Never felt
Now, what weapon am I using? What weapon am I using? Use the multiplication shield.
You just protect me.
Alright, I'm back.
Ready as I'll ever be.
What do you think is I
This
really
is
like
where
the
you
shield.
belong. You feel out of place? Where would you even go? What would you have me do? Your place is here.
My place is with my mother.
Okay, first aspect of Zeus. There's as a first
So
move.
you are summoned to Hades by that Nyx, the night goddess. Is that correct, nephew? Well, I suppose she's closest to a queen as your lord fathers like to find down there. I tried to match him up with some more wholesome types, but no. And here we are.
Alright, so what am I getting? Just so you know, this is a dex type weapon. Its basic attack is very quick.
The might of the heavens.
Well, that's nice. You basically almost double my damage with this thing doing basic attacks.
Louds. Let me see.
Okay, Sal. Money, increase to max health, or chaos?
Alright.
Why'd I know that's what you were gonna pick?
I expected your arrival, son of Hades, for I am able to see through you. Rather, through your all-seeing artifact, which sprang from me after the dawn of time, and now resembles, in your hands, its foremost form. Respond.
What, you must mean the Shield of Chaos here? Your shield, Master Chaos, I should say. It's a remarkable artifact. Imposing, too. Your original creations must have been astounding.
Your response is acceptable, and I am grateful to have had my recent first-hand glimpses of this vast domain.
Okay, so which one? Man, I knew you were gonna pick either this or the bottom one. You were gonna pick either I have no health, or I can only throw my shield. Yeah, your choice is honestly soured. Either make it so I can only throw my shield, or nerf my health beyond the oblivion to use like half my health. Yeah, but I had 88 max.
How many now?
No, I have 18 again. I'm so glad you didn't pick the other ones out, because I would have been basically unable to do any attack but this. This is how I've been killing everything. Because I can't even do this, because this is a square ability. So I couldn't even block. I couldn't even use the shield to block if you picked the other one.
Clear for now.
Oh look, Sal, a healing
That's
room.
good.
Hello, Artemis.
Ah, good old Father Zeus. He must have blessed you with his lightning bolts, did he? Always looking out for everyone.
Her whole thing is crit.
Deadly Flourish special is stronger with 20% chance to deal critical damage. Recast 6 foes with 10% chance to deal critical damage. Your foes fires a seeking arrow with plus 35% critical chance. True shot.
Yeah, her whole thing is crit.
Get the aimbot.
You want that to have aimbot? Sal, I have no money, so are you gonna send me to the merchant anyways, or are you gonna send me to Essence? Where are you sending me? So where am I going? I
can't.
No, I have 38 coins.
Oh, obviously the essence one then.
No, you're not gonna send me to the freaking merchant just to be mean. Have some kind of heart. This shield's whole thing is key. Alright, Sal. Maximum health increase or Zeus spawn? Zoof. Zoof, even though I'm pretty sure it's the mini boss room. Yep, Zoof is a mini boss room. You and me. You just sent me to fight a mini boss, your ass. Bongy boys. Easy one, but it's still a mini boss.
Anyone else?
Sweet, that was the last room.
In the name of Hades.
So I got max health back. Alright, Sal. Sal, there's two I really want here. Why?
Discharge your lightning effects, also make foes jolted and storm lightning nearby. Your chain lightning effects bounce 4 times without expiring. Static discharge.
We're getting jolted. But Sal, Storm Lightning was also really good, because remember my square attack does it? Does chain lightning?
Okay, we can get storm lightning next time.
Yeah, I'm saying, I'm saying, but those two are amazing. Those are like the ones we wanted. By the way, this is usually usually I play shield like running around like a nutcase like this, and then bah. So you throw the shield to leave yourself open to attacks. And there's like Uzi's just running around like a crackhead, just swing, 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 swing.
More wretches.